We're Kathy and Scott, empty nesters turned adventure seekers. We've taken the leap into a brand new life by donating all of our belongings, keeping only what fits in 2 suitcases each, then saying goodbye to family and friends and boarding a plane out of Canada. And here, in the beautiful country of Costa Rica, the adventure continues.
We just registered our phones with Colby, which is the Costa Rica cell phone SIM card. I had to translate all the texts we received, and the one that I got one that says call to set up your voicemail rate, and it's simple. Just dial this number and follow the steps. Here we go.
Por favor, ingrese su contraseña seguido de la tecla numeral.
Yeah.
Enter your number.
Enter your number?
Oh, that password.
Oh, wait, password, yes.
Contraseña. Por favor. Contraseña incorrecta. Por favor, ingrese su contraseña seguido de la tecla numeral.
Enter my new password, I bet.
Contraseña incorrecta.
It's incorrect.
Por favor, ingrese su contraseña seguido de la tecla numeral.
Okay, I'll try this.
Cuando utilice el servicio de contestador, no perderá ninguna llamada y siempre estará en contacto con sus amigos. Gracias por utilizar el servicio de contestador. Por favor, seleccione su idioma preferido para su buzón. Para seleccionar español como idioma predeterminado, marque 1. Para seleccionar inglés como idioma predeterminado, marque 2.
2.
El nuevo idioma es inglés. Para confirmar, marque 1. Para elegir, welcome to the password configuration menu.
So lucky. All right, you got it.
To the next configuration.
We're leaving Coco right now, Playa del Coco, and we are on our way to Samara. Or Samara, or I don't know how you say it.
I don't know either. I've heard it pronounced Samara. What's this? Oh, mamones. 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 That was fruit on the side of the road. And they're round, prickly ones, and I want to try them. They're kind of like lychee nuts.
Oh, Sita, you didn't Sita.
I didn't see that anyway.
Pardon?
I did see that.
You kind of slammed on the brakes.
Oh,
You didn't
I can see it
Sita.
so loud.
Escuela, slow down. Escuela. Reductor de velocidad.
Speed bump.
It's really raining.
There's a tropical storm.
Reductor de velocidad. Can you don't pass it? Because we don't see what's coming the other way. It's a double line of yellow, which I'm sure still means don't pass.
I'll wait till I get to the top of the hill. That's a good thing, because
there's a car coming. So we have noticed that there are, it appears like traffic signs, traffic lines on the road that we're accustomed to. I would think that a double yellow line means don't cross, but a lot of the like no parking on the side of the road, and then there's cars lined up, parked all along there.
Park for a second.
Park for a second. The double yellow line, I think it means pass if you feel like it. because people are doing it. Scott,
There's a car coming.
I think
I'm
it's
just looking.
I think it's the law, but
What?
well, wouldn't I'm sure it's an
They just
international driving
They
regulation
didn't
thing.
have time to put dotted lines in.
Oh,
International what?
driving law or something, a
Okay.
regulation of something. It's the rule. You're really going at the bum of this truck. That means really close.
Oh, there's all car lights between us. And we're doing 40 kilometers an hour. It's not
Look
very
at how far back
fast.
the car is behind you.
Okay. All right. I'll give it some space.
Just look at this rain.
Big picking torpedo rainbow.
Yeah. Pretty cool. The rain.
Or the rain.
The truck is pretty cool. Oh, wet motorcycle stuff. We're at Samara Beach right now, just walking along the sand. It's gorgeous. The water on the sand is so hot on my feet. A beautiful breeze. It's a really lovely long beach. And we're heading towards some tide pools, looks like.
We made it to Samara. Thanks, Chris and Shana.
Great touch.
Nice touch in the fridge. Beautiful little sea can container that's converted into a tiny house. Really gorgeous.
This countertop is amazing.
Yeah, it's concrete. And really nice touches throughout.
Beautiful touches. I love how you put the Canadian flag out there for us.
Yeah, makes us feel right at home.
Yeah. See, there's another one across the way. Must be travelers from the UK because there is a British flag out there. But really beautiful place. Highly recommend it.
Cool. It's good to be here. Feels like home.
It really does.
With our Airbnb business, we knew we wanted to do something that we could take care of and use our skill sets that we've learned through customer service for so many years. And we just kind of brainstormed and thought of the idea of like, okay, why don't we have like a couple rentals? At that time, we didn't know it was gonna be shipping containers. We kind of figured that out after, but have a couple rentals on the same property as our house. We could rent them out. We could give a great experience to our guests. And yeah, we just kind of went with that, and then it just snowballed from there. We ended up watching shows about containers. We're like, oh, that's cool. It's a different, unique idea that people would love to stay in. Like, oh, I went to Costa Rica and stayed in the shipping containers.
And I've always been passionate about customer service, hospitality. I wanted to make sure to put that to use. I'm a people person and stuff like that. I just want to provide a great experience for people. So that was a way that we could do something that we were like fully in control of, doing for ourselves, and make it like enjoyable and make it, you know, our thing. And it was like, hey, this is how we can intertwine it all and make it work out for a great business in the tropics.
Yeah, so advice to anybody that's thinking about a dream they have, but are too scared. I mean, it is a scary thing to go out and pursue something that you're unsure is gonna actually work out. But the cool thing about that is if you go out and pursue that, worst case scenario, you can go back to what you're doing. You can say, okay, you know what, I tried that, didn't work, but I can go back and do something else now and start over and maybe...
You never know unless you try, right?
Yeah,
you don't know what you're missing unless you actually go out and try something.
Yeah, and it's better than saying at the end, when you're sitting there in your rocker at 68 or 78 or 98 or whatever, being like, oh, I wish I would have done that, because then it's too late. So,
life's too short.
Yeah, we're in our mid-30s when we did this, and people are like, how are you guys doing this? It's like,
how did you do this with children even?
With
like,
kids,
your kids were young. It's like, you can take them anywhere. We're human. We all adapt.
Yeah.
Well, I know a lot of people say I'm scared or it's just not possible for me or whatever. If they're not ready, they shouldn't do it. But if you're ready and you can make a change of any sort, and you know it's going to better yourself, it's going to better your lifestyle or your family and stuff like that, just do it. Go ahead and do it. Like, you don't know what you're going to miss if you don't try.
Okay, I really get a kick out of this guy. We've got this neighbor who's really proud of himself, and he likes to announce it all the time. And just 1 second, maybe you'll be able to hear him. There he is. It just sounds like, ta-da! I love it.
All right, so going to show you a little glimpse of the road. I am going to hold this camera as steady as possible, and I do have a fairly steady hand, so just watch this.
So this is actually a route from Samara to Nasara, and it's fairly well-used road. That's the road to Nasara, and this is the way to Samara, which is where we're going. And so it's fairly well-used, and yeah,
bumpy. It's a wee bit bumpy. I can't. Okay. And I do know Scott is being careful to miss the worst of it as he's driving.
Have to. These big, giant potholes.
Whoa.
Oh, oops, missed that one. Or maybe hit that one.
Okay, we're coming up to the worst part of it very shortly. This is not the worst.
This green building on the side of the road is Iguana Verde and the dentist. This is really fun when you come up on a semi-truck and they're barreling down. They get the right of way.
Whether they do or not, you give them the right of way. This is the best part of this road so far.
I'm gonna go over to the other lane to miss that giant pothole.
Lane.
Back. Yeah, lane. Okay. A couple of
I think you should go through it.
I don't know what's on the.
I know. Underneath. Oh, see how great is that? That works really well.
Yeah.
And now we're on pavement, so we're good to go.
And the pavement here is actually quite nice, to be honest. Kathy was saying, and when you go for a drive in Costa Rica, you have to make sure you go pee first.
Well, if you're going for a drive where you don't know where you're going, because it could be bumpy, it could be...
Could have an accident. Thought we'd take a shortcut to Samara. We're on a quest for mamons, and we didn't see any roadside sellers, so we thought we'd take this shortcut route to Samara. Oh no! I think we're supposed to go through.
Oh no, it goes. Oh, where does it go? No, it winds back. Go here. Holy. Go there.
Okay. No bridge.
No, but it winds back that way.
Yeah, but what?
Scott?
Well, we'll just go back where we came from. And then, the sign says to stick to the left. Here's this sign says stick to the left. And there's the road. As you can see, the road is washed out with a pretty substantial river. I don't think we can drive across that. Yeah. So, turn around, head all the way back that we came, and see how that goes. What if there's any crocodiles in there? I'll go this way. I just don't want to get stuck in mud.
Yeah. So just back up and twist back around.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. Don't go any further. Come on.
Found a school in the middle of nowhere on our hunt for Samara on the back road. There's a playground for the students, and this is the actual school building. You can see there's no windows, no glass windows, and let's see. Some chairs, stools and tables, stools. So it looks like it has been used for a while, to be honest. But pretty cool.
It's coming around.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, that car. It was hazarding on the side.
I know. out for the chicken.
Reductor.
I know, I see the reductor.
So, our first,
Good for you.
is that what you call it?
I think so.
Coconut water.
Yeah.
I think it's all chopped up and stuff, but
Like, he really went at this with a machete. Like, his fingers were right there.
oh my god.
And then he handed it to me like this and gave me a straw.
I think you poke it. Poke it. Yeah, there it goes.
Poke it?
Poke it through there.
There we go. We pop it. Yeah.
And how is it? Come on.
Oh, wait.
Taste it.
I was,
You got the chunk in it that you popped through.
No. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you try.
It's squirting out. No, see, there's the chunky bit there that I popped through.
Oh.
Right? I don't know that I want that, though.
Why?
I don't know, I guess that's coconut meat, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work.
Make the hole a little bit bigger. So good, eh?
Oh, yes. It's very sweet.
It is sweet, isn't it? And that.
And that. Highly recommend. If you're a smidgen bit tired, it's really good for you. We really loved our stay in Samara, and granted, it was only a few days, I think 5 days, so our perspective may not be very full, but what we did find there was that it was a really relaxing beach town. It felt very safe, appeared family friendly, and yet it was quiet, but also quite vibrant.
We ventured out on a few drives, exploring the nearby villages and regions. We took a drive out to Playa Carrillo, which is a beach that the local ticos, as they call themselves, like to hang out on their weekends. So attempted to make our way to Nasara.
Were we really attempting to go to Nasara, or was that on the shortcut back to Samara? We almost made it to Nasara.
So that was Scott's shortcut. Yeah. But I was trying to make it sound like, yeah, we were heading to
On
Nasara.
purpose?
Yeah.
No.
No, not so much. And another spot that we visited was Playa Barragona, which is Mel Gibson's beach. We got to hang out, I would like to say we got to hang out with Mel Gibson, but he never showed up.
We waited for him for a while, but
I had a beer for him, everything.
We had a great day there.
And yeah, a fantastic beach. And again, very few people there, so we practically had the beach to ourselves.
Except for all the hermit crabs. They shared the beach with us.
Tons of
crawling with hermit crabs.
Yeah. Really, all of these locations and these spots that we explored were beautiful. Really is a beautiful country.
So it was a short visit, but what we found also in Samara is that it has all the conveniences that you need. So a lot of shops and grocery stores, not a lot, but all that you need.
As much as
many
you need.
restaurants. We were fortunate to go to a few of them, but there's so many more that we want to try. We had a breakfast at Sheriff's on the beach, which was, you had a typical breakfast, right?
A typical breakfast, yeah, so more of a traditional fare or type of food, but really tasty.
Yeah, mine was really good too. It was the vegetarian option of the typical breakfast. Really good, but sitting on the beach. It was so good, right?
Yeah.
You can't compare to that.
There's nothing like sitting, eating breakfast on the beach, watching the waves come in.
Yeah.
I did want to mention with Sheriff's that is probably the best gallo pinto
That you've had so far.
that I've had. Yeah, really, really flavorful.
Yeah,
Rice and beans. We thought they could be flavorful.
It's really good.
It's good.
And we had a lunch at Gusto Beach restaurant. Now that was so good. I had a Capri salad. I seem to be having a lot of Capri salads, but I love them. The basil's very fresh. But the drinks that we had there, again, it was on the beach, so the setting was amazing. I would go back there for lots of meals. I'd go back there to hang out. I'd go back there just to drink, not just to drink. The the drinks we did have though were non-alcoholic, and they were so good. It was like a mint lemonade that I had, and
Yep.
it was so refreshing, so tasty and fresh, just really fresh.
I had what was it called? The Basilo?
Basilo, yeah. So a
Basilo,
drink
yeah.
with basil in it.
And so it was juice, no alcohol, and it had cucumber. Obviously, it had basil in it. Cucumber. It had
Pineapple, I think.
a little bit of pineapple coconut milk, and that was
It was so good. It was so
delicious.
good. Like these taste sensations that we're experiencing here.
And I had a tuna salad, and the tuna was so fresh. It was a seared tuna salad, and just done to perfection. Where it was still pink in the middle and sliced, and it came with, I think it was tamarind sauce.
Yeah, you couldn't quite put your finger on that one, could you?
Yeah, but it was delicious, really good.
And then, this was an experience, going to Mama G's for dinner. So that's a taste sensation.
And we had company.
Yeah.
We enjoyed dinner with Chris and Shayna Dufresne. So that really elevated the experience as well.
Yeah, it was
So,
great company, fantastic company, but also the food
Oh,
there,
yeah, of
like
course.
gourmet. That was delicious.
Gourmet Italian,
Yeah.
or at least an Italian style to the
Yeah.
food. Yeah.
So a lot of great food that we tasted there. There were several restaurants that we wanted to try, but our time was limited. And just hanging out on the beach was really, it was so relaxing. Like I think I said that about Samara already, that it's a relaxing atmosphere. Pretty sure we're going to be back.
Most definitely. Yeah. Well, we have friends here, so we have to come back.
Yeah, there you go. So if you like this video, please give us one of these. This or something better. Like, subscribe.
And consider hitting the dingy thing to be reminded when we have a new video.
The
posted.
bell icon.
Yeah, the dingy thing.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have any suggestions of where we should go, like that we can add to our list, please leave a comment for us, and we will see if we can get to those places. Okay, now what?
How about Playa Langosta?
Sounds like a plan.
Well, what, you'll be proud of me? Because when I purchased these, the whole conversation was in Spanish. Of course, there was probably 7 words. Dos people fría, por favor. Muchas gracias. Pura vida. That's it.
Oh, wow. Good job, Scott. What you got there, Scott?
Yeah, I don't know for real, for sure. It's called a manon. And it's supposed to be edible.
Yeah.
Almost feels like I shouldn't be touching
Touching it.